Human capital is one of the most important social concepts in sustainable investing because employees are critical drivers of productivity, innovation, operational effectiveness, and long-term value creation. Human capital management encompasses workforce development, talent retention, employee engagement, diversity and inclusion, compensation practices, and leadership development. Companies that invest in employee skills, training, and career advancement often benefit from stronger productivity, improved innovation, and enhanced competitiveness. Investors increasingly evaluate how organizations develop and manage their workforce because human capital practices can significantly influence financial performance and organizational resilience. Effective human capital management is therefore regarded as a key indicator of sustainable business success and stakeholder value creation. Closely related to human capital are employment standards and health and safety practices, which reflect how organizations protect employee rights and well-being. Employment standards include fair wages, working conditions, labor rights, non-discrimination policies, collective bargaining rights, and responsible workforce management. Health and safety programs seek to minimize workplace injuries, occupational illnesses, and operational hazards. Poor labor practices or safety failures can result in legal liabilities, operational disruptions, reputational damage, and reduced employee morale. Conversely, strong employment and safety practices contribute to workforce stability, productivity, and stakeholder trust. Investors increasingly assess these factors because they can materially affect operational performance, risk exposure, and long-term corporate sustainability. Another major social consideration is product liability and consumer protection, which focuses on ensuring that products and services are safe, reliable, and appropriate for consumers. Product quality failures can expose companies to litigation, regulatory penalties, recalls, and reputational damage. Organizations must manage risks related to product safety, health impacts, misleading marketing practices, and quality assurance. Demographic risks also play an important role, as changing consumer populations and vulnerable groups may require specialized protections and product considerations. Investors evaluate product responsibility because companies with strong consumer protection practices are generally better positioned to maintain customer loyalty, regulatory compliance, and sustainable long-term growth. The rapid expansion of digital technologies has elevated the importance of data privacy and cybersecurity within ESG analysis. Businesses increasingly collect, store, and process large volumes of customer, employee, and stakeholder data. As a result, organizations face growing responsibilities related to data protection, cybersecurity resilience, and ethical technology use. Data breaches, privacy violations, and cyber attacks can result in financial losses, legal consequences, operational disruptions, and reputational harm. Investors therefore assess governance structures, risk management systems, and security controls designed to protect sensitive information. Effective management of privacy and cybersecurity risks has become an important indicator of responsible corporate behavior and operational resilience. Stakeholder opposition and controversial sourcing represent additional social risks that can affect business performance and reputation. Stakeholder groups, including employees, customers, local communities, advocacy organizations, regulators, and investors, may challenge corporate activities that raise concerns regarding labor practices, human rights, environmental impacts, or supply chain conduct. Controversial sourcing issues can involve conflict minerals, child labor, forced labor, indigenous rights, or unethical procurement practices. Companies that fail to manage these concerns effectively may encounter operational disruptions, legal challenges, consumer boycotts, and reputational damage. Consequently, responsible sourcing, stakeholder engagement, supply chain oversight, and transparency have become important components of social risk management and sustainable business practices. The social dimension of ESG also includes significant social opportunities, particularly in expanding access to communications, financial services, healthcare, and nutrition. Technological innovation and digital connectivity enable broader access to information, education, financial inclusion, and economic opportunities. Financial institutions contribute through inclusive banking and credit services, while healthcare and nutrition initiatives support improved public well-being and productivity. Social and news media platforms further influence communication, stakeholder engagement, corporate accountability, and information dissemination. Companies that address social needs effectively may benefit from stronger stakeholder relationships, expanded markets, enhanced reputation, and sustainable growth opportunities. Investors increasingly recognize these activities as important drivers of long-term value creation. Emerging social issues such as animal welfare and microbial resistance have also gained importance within sustainable investing frameworks. Animal welfare concerns relate to the ethical treatment of animals within agriculture, food production, research, and supply chains. Stakeholders increasingly expect companies to adopt responsible practices that minimize animal suffering and support sustainable production methods. Microbial resistance, particularly antimicrobial resistance resulting from excessive antibiotic use, poses significant public health and economic risks. Companies involved in healthcare, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, and food production face increasing scrutiny regarding these issues. Investors evaluate how organizations manage such emerging social challenges because they may create regulatory, operational, reputational, and financial risks while also influencing long-term sustainability outcomes.